Don't know when I made those markers. I know that one. Here's one I was tracking, right? Or can you only track one at a time? As long as I don't die, that's really all that matters to me. And that I heal slightly. Oh shit. Okay, well, no thank you. I'm just trying to figure out how to get to you guys. Okay, so they're above me?
Why have you stopped?
Well, I'm gonna bring it to the family, but how does one get to you? Is there a door open down here that I didn't realize? Go to the door.
Good evening, Miss Gillingham. May I come in?
Of course, of course.
Hey lady, I think I got your son's
So,
dead son's
Dr.
watch.
Tippett's.
Enid, have you really no idea what happened to your son? No idea at all.
I've not seen Jack for so long. I lose track of time. Has something bad happened to him?
Jack is dead.
Jack is...
Of course he's not.
No, I'm pretty sure he is.
I found this watch. It was a gift from you to your boy, wasn't it? I think it should return to you now.
Oh, I remember. Yes, I recall the day I offered Jack this watch. Oh, it was such a beautiful day. Thank you, sir.
Trinkets and possessions help us remember our past. Promise me you'll not lose it.
I would never lose anything that belonged to Jack. Why don't you take this? Dr. Tippett's? Please, for your charity.
Well, ain't going for charity,
Do you
going to me.
require...
I'm all right.
Have you...
I've never...
Good.
Is that it? Oh, what the fuck? What did I do? Just stab myself with a needle? That looked really, really painful. Let's do all these side missions while I'm at it. Oh, that's kind of far. Where is this? So my concern is, I think this is where I came from before, so I don't think it should be bad, but I don't know. I don't know how to deal with these guys though.
Get them weapons ready!
That's why you... These... Was he jiggling? I think he was jiggling. I have a problem with finding lone ones of these ones because they tend to just appear with new ones. Oh, no. Okay, that's fine. As long as new ones don't appear for whatever reason. Okay. As long as I don't get my ass kicked, this is fine. Oh, this is safe territory. Oh, goody goody. So, cold, fatigue, fatigue, fatigue. I don't have anything to do fatigue right now, though. Almost to the bridge. Thank you, game.
Hypocrites, all of them. Maggots and liars.
Wait.
This is despicable.
What fighting would I do here? Why did I put my sword out?
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Is this where I wanted to be? Yeah, and I gotta get across, and then I can get to the gravediggers. I'm just wondering what the levels are here. Eh. Okay, so it's what I kind of expected.
Being spotted! Watch out, boys! Watch it! Roll back to the hell that spawned!
Why does this feel like a little bit easier than it should be? Well, don't you look lovely? Okay, is there anyone? No one's in this building, okay.
It's locked.
Of course it is. Oh, there's a safe house here. I'd be so angry if that was locked for whatever reason. I have to go that way, don't I? No, I don't. I have to go that way. Oh, actually. I want to see what that does. Don't ever use that. I'm gonna try that one. Try a different kind of loadout. I've been just sticking with the same thing I had since. Turn around, dirtbag. I don't want to start a fight. You gave me little to no experience.
Best stay back, sir.
Assassin's Creed, that guy. I wish. If I could just go down and kill him one hit, sure, but that's not gonna happen.
This place. Rain may have washed away the blood, but not the memory. My poor Mary.
Kind of wish there was insta kills because I feel like they should be. Hello, boys. About your last message concerning your mission to loot corpses inside of the work, I only say it once. Deal with it and be glad I don't report you to the protest to Edwina. She might go there herself and cut your balls off. Little Bird also told me you made a few jokes about what I saw about the pier, so now I'm just a loony scared by his own shadow. Or a nutcase who mumbles and trembles like an old woman who about ghost stories. Good. I like it when my boys are happy, but be assured that that nutcase will come to piss on your bloody carcasses after the fucking monster I saw you suck your brains out. Enjoy the following nights, fellows. I heard that it'll be foggy and raining. Oh, that means you can't see shit as well.
This is my watch. Damn grave robbers.
Looks like I got it back. I don't see any grave robbers. Oh, I can't go down there? That's disappointing. Oh yeah, it's telling you better not fuck up or better I get pissy and actually know the dangers. I'm concerned. Where's the thing that killed them? Wouldn't anyone be concerned about that? Wait. How did I get here? This way? Nothing tells you to do more work than getting threatened to get your balls chopped off. It's like the only part, like I say, like it's glidey. If you run and go back for real, like glidey. Looks like you're ice skating. Oh, this is so thrilling. I wish there was fast traveling in this game. What? What am I wanting to fight about? What? Oh, it's here? What do I have a marker? Why does this keep coming back? Like... Okay, I'm supposed to report to her. Why don't they give me a waypoint to her? Where the fuck's Edwina? I don't remember where I last saw her. Is this Edwina?
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr.
Yeah.
Reed. What do you want?
Tell me about the man you and Booth killed, Edwina.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution. There's nothing else to say.
Apparently they didn't count for people wanting fast traveling. And it's like, of course people want fast traveling. Sometimes you don't need to be running between sites like every 2 seconds.
Tell me your feelings about Booth's belief in monsters, Edwina.
It makes him look weak in front of the boys. That's my feeling about it. But ghosts don't scare me.
You don't believe he really saw something then?
I don't care what he saw or not. All I know is that a real man keeps his fears to himself if he wants to be obeyed.
Or to keep his men alive.
I managed to reach the mass grave in Southwark. It was not pleasant.
Spare me the details, Dr. Reed. All I want to know is what happened to those bastards who owed me money.
I'm afraid those bastards, as you call them, are in the mass grave.
Dead? Shit. That money would have been useful. Well, I'll tell my boys to avoid the place if it's that dangerous.
Yes. Everybody should avoid that place until further notice.
Okay then, Doctor. It looks like you deserve your reward after all. The Wet Boot boys thank you for your help.
If I want, you can trade me.
Can I see what you have to sell?
As long as you have money, I'll show you all I have.
You have money to buy my shit? Nothing to sell.
Pleasure, sir.
Well, I don't like having to fight things, and I end up running past everything anyway. So like, it makes no sense for me to have to run it if I'm just gonna pass everything in the first place. And the only time I have to fight anything is because gates somehow, for some reason, get closed randomly from time to time. I think it's from every new day it closes.
They say. Then the gangs, the epidemics, everyone's throwing the blame.
Then I either have to sneak by whatever's in front of the gates, or kill everyone from the gates.
Without the Wet Boots keeping things straight, these parts would be running completely amok.
Ichabod Throckmorton claims to be an exceptional vampire hunter. Got a dog hair in my mouth. That's super. I just got it, so. What would it make me then if I agree to help a vampire, help a vampire hunter, a double or triple agent? Okay. What does it actually do?
The sewer dog's fault, they say. Then the gangs, the epidemics, everyone's throwing the blame. Pleasure, sir. Been a while since we've seen any new faces round here.
I don't know how I feel about this. Okay. Did I already pick up the posters? Oh.
I've never even been to India.
Well, I don't know where a fireplace is. Can I burn him in this? Do I have the posters?
In the meantime, the boys are waiting for our...
So you get posters to burn them or put them up. I don't know if I'm have them already. Oh. Those you were the fucking fireplaces. Where the fuck is Ichabod? Is he here? Oh, he's at the night shelter. Which is there. Oh, he was. I don't think the guy sitting down was Ichabod. Oh, it was
Good
him.
evening,
Damn it.
Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reed, can I be of any assistance?
I'm afraid your posters were destroyed.
It cost me good money to print those posters. Such a pity people don't take the...
Did you really think...
See the sad saint of the East End? How a single man can help so many people? I consider myself the discreet protector of these men and women.
Tell me, Ichabod, why do you consider yourself the protector of Shornhampton Shelter?
He is a truly inspiring example. Dedicated, pious. His shelter is open to all, whoever they are. Most admirable.
Really dumb for just walking past this dude. Oh, I lost a hint. Oops. Oops.
Goodbye.
I was trying to figure out. That's gonna be me walking.
I hope they'll all return to the shadows once the epidemic has passed.
I don't know the shortcut to this. Vindictive Gazelle Paxton says she lost the trust of her trade union comrades when the money she had pledged to look after her was stolen. She claims some men in uniforms observed her while she was drunk and foolishly counting the money in her bar. Is it a lie? Or are these men from the Guard of Penguin? Anyway, it may help Gazelle Paxton calm down if she can get the money back. Okay. Where is this? Oh, we were there? Fine. Fine. I don't get a whole bunch of experience from this. So I found out if you embrace someone, you get red eyes. If you embrace a lot, you get red eyes and black and red eyes. What? That was lame.
leeches! I'll kill you!
I'll kill you too, so it's fine. Why do I keep hearing a baby crying? I'm never gonna find this baby.
Not a safe place right now, sir.
Yeah, I'm not a safe place either.
This could be the public house Giselle Paxton mentioned. I should investigate further.
Fight for this!
Okay, well... Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, well, I don't know what just happened.
Giselle's stolen money. Priwen has some unethical ways of financing their war.
What are you done here? Yup. Well, you get your money back, lady. Gonna get back there. Oh, scare the shit out of me. I kind of wish there was a clear indication of which doors open and which ones don't. The only thing that pops up is just the white thing. But even that's not a super clear indication. Are you gonna tell me I have to find her? Yep, 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 yep. What is this? Well, come here, rat.
This is despicable.
Who am I looking for? Giselle Paxton. She wears a hat.
There's still much work to do. Glad to see you again, Mr.
That's Lottie. I need your sister.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Where at is thou sister? Thou sister is who I need. Still, that's Lottie still, right?
Glad to.
Do you...
I can.
Is it... What can you...
It may.
Lottie, tell me...
Giselle killed.
That's quite...
Mother was very. Some.
Why was that like unhighlighted
Goodbye.
again? Well, if you would tell me where the fuck Gazelle is, then I would. Ah, you son of a bitch. I guess it's easier to do this than have track all the characters around.
You again.
I've identified the men who stole from you. You were right. They were members of some self-proclaimed militia.
I know it.
Yes, here it is. They thought they could finance their activities with it.
I never thought a man like you would be kind enough to...
I misjudged you. Badly. Well,
Will you give the money back to your
fuck those bastards who fired me. I'll give the money to Miss Gillingham. Her son Jack was a friend of mine. He was killed recently.
Oh, wait, how? When did that news come around?
I know you were friends with Miss Gillingham's son, Jack. Tell me,
Jack's murder has been a shock to the
why is that?
There has always been tension between the wet but
Who killed him?
no one will ever know.
Why does that upset you so much?
I wish I had found the time and words to tell him how
Ooh,
important
you
he
liked
was to me
him?
before it was too late. Another
Well, I'll...
Wait, where is this? Damn it. Freaking look where things are, so let's see if they're in the same area as me. I'm not sure if a good way to level up is anymore. The only way I can think of is start killing people. Eh. Curious, is there new game plus in this game? Don't think so. If this game doesn't have fast travel, it's not gonna have new game plus. Ah, humbug. Ah.
I'll find you something.
Good evening, young.
There's no need.
So
What small woman mused about containing a folded letter? How's this stable? Free money! Money that I don't ever really use. Supposedly the max level is level 50. And there's like a good way to get level 50 fast, but I don't know how that's gonna affect the game. So I guess what happens is that you get level checkpoints in your story, and that's where you should be at. Drop anything? Yeah. This guy dropped nothing. Bastard. Hmm. Oh, I've been here before. This is where I killed myself. And didn't die.
It's locked, all right.
Who has the key? Oh, okay, I've been here before. Wow, I started way over here again.
This place looks like the picture I saw of the bomb site.
Well, let's hope it's here.
Yes. The place has changed since the explosion, but it was definitely here. May all who suffered from this tragedy find or rest in peace.
Yeah, there's no reason for me to go that way. I feel like I should just kill everything, so when I'm doing quests and stuff, it's like super easy. Because nothing will be respawned for a while. Doo-doo. Oh wow, for once I didn't. He should be at the bar. Which the bar is
Hypocrites, all of them. Maggots and liars.
there. I can remember things sometimes.
Perhaps I should shut the terms for a time.
I think I'm losing
Damn it. I think drink no
I
longer
should just
stirs
run
me.
as far away from this place as I can.
I should have offered a drink to the boy.
Oi, 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 oi.
Be he cursed or not, he's just another lost orphan.
Oh, I didn't talk to him yet.
Good evening, Miss.
What?
Okay, let's see. Do I have anything new about you? Nope.
I found the location of the explosion, Mr. Delaney. I placed a flower for you where it happened, just as you asked.
Really? That's so kind. I never thought someone would... Well, thank you, Doctor.
It's nothing, really. And I'm sorry for your loss.
What? No, I didn't know them. No car was supposed to park there that day. Stupid bastard, why did he park there?
You're the man who hid that bomb.
I don't want to talk about it. Leave me alone.
Oh, he's the bomber.
I want you to remember the bomb, Dyson. Tell me about it.
No, I don't want to remember it.
Why use a bomb?
Why use a bomb? What were you trying to destroy?
The Dawson and Dawson ammunitions factory. A symbol of violence against the people. My group wanted to destroy it to send a message.
That's violence.
The victims. They were not the target then.
I spent so much time figuring out the perfect moment. I used a short fuse. No car had ever parked there. They all died.
I sense your guilt, Dyson. Why is that? Did you not think violence was an acceptable political tool?
I still believe our fight was just. By killing an innocent couple who were just at the wrong place at the wrong time. No way.
Mm.
That bomb also killed you that day, don't you see? You just die a slower death, drink by drink.
I know. Maybe I deserve judgment. Until that day, I'll just be Dyson the drunk, not Dyson the murderer.
Okay, there's one more hint that I need to get. And then I probably will embrace him since, I don't know, he seems like a sad soul. Doesn't have any relationships with anyone.
Is there... Is there... What?
Sit.
What?
Sit.
How do you get his last hint?
Goodbye.
Poor Jack.
It sounds like someone's having some trouble there. Oh, let's see something actually. Hold on one second. Reets. What the hell's this dude doing? That's not how you fight. I will destroy you in a fight.
Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reed, can I be of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
That you can't tell I'm a freaking vampire? Sure, that's suspicious.
Goodbye.
Actually, no one can tell I'm a vampire, so that's fine. That's totally fine. I just want to look. It just feels like I'm actually missing a few things. Like I haven't looked around enough, supposedly.
You again?
What the f-
Well, I'll...
Hope Giselle
Yes, Doc?
pulls through.
Farewell, Sean. Take good care of your flock. And of yourself.
I hope the turquoise turtle is still open.
I know I promised you I'd make everything right.
It's locked.
How do you get key? It's the only way to get keys from anyone.
It's locked, all right.
Well, fucking fine. Supposedly, there's a place to get another letter that I missed. Maybe?
Still much work to do.
Okay, let's check this thing. There's one who's impassioned and radical anarchist when younger. Dyson is responsible for the bombing attack which killed people by mistake. Dyson has always managed to hide his crime and has never been judged.
Hope Giselle pulls through. I know I promised you I'd make everything right, Mum. But it's not been that simple.
Did I just not read a letter? I guess so. My dear Jack, I write this letter as long as I have strength. I will not, and the will, not that I have something to hide or to fear, except perhaps to forget what I have to tell you. I always knew you would become someone important, good and nice. I knew it since you were a child, when you preferred to read books rather than go outside and play. I knew it when you helped me carry the groceries before you went to school and clean the house after you came back. I'm proud of you. Down. Lay down, you tired dog. I gotta reopen all these letters because I have no idea. Okay, apparently some of them I haven't been opening. There we go. My dog came in here to sleep, then my mom went away, and she's like, person went away. Okay, so I found what I needed. Apparently I didn't read the letter, which is not surprising. What's back here? Swear to God, this thing is here again.
Return to the shadows once the epidemic has passed.
They are the epidemic.
Good evening, Miss.
What?
Are you worried? Is it true Sean Hampton saved your life?
Yeah. The sad saint grabbed my soggy ass and brought me back to the pier after I fell into the canal. I was a wreck back then.
You're still a wreck.
Were you thankful for what he...
Sean Hampton really acted like a saint that...
Is there any... Goodbye.
Actually,
Good evening.
What?
let's let him pass. He wants to die anyway, so we can help him.
No one will ever know what I did. I'm gonna die with blood on my hands. No one will remember me.
Not really. Well, I just did that right in front of people right there. Well, that was great. No one noticed a thing, though.
My guess is they're recruiting for some vengeance.
Try and get a closer look at my eyes.
I heard the rumors about Craig.
I'm curious. What happened? Booth Digby died. I'm a little cautious about things that have relationships.
You... Do you need... Yeah. So... Goodbye.
Pleasure, sir. Been a while. Well, since we've seen any new. Faces round here.
Well, I'm not really new. No one's gonna question what I just did right there. New win. When who sells that? So you head over there.
The sewer dog's fault, they say. Then the gang. The epidemics, everyone's throwing the blame.
I cannot enter.
Son of a bitch.
More or less.
Don't forget to keep an eye out for this garden. Something, sweetie. My guess is they're recruiting.
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
Oh. Okay, I found my first Braille thing. No, I'm not gonna attack you. Especially when you're trying to block me. Nothing? Don't understand why it's locked out on that side.
The moron had me laughing at first.
Really?
It ain't human! Kill it! It ain't human! Christ, he's dead! Oh, Christ! Filth!
You guys have nothing?
Fuck, he's dead! What's some of this? Die, leech!
I got a little lost where I was for a second. So I'm gonna go this way. No, I'm pretty sure there's something here. So one guy and That's not what I wanted. I thought that was something for me
I
to pick
have
up.
this thirst for blood.
I'm okay with not helping out. It's a big beast. I just came here because I can talk to. Did I pass it? Well, I can talk to this guy and get more dialogue. For whatever reason. Wait. Is there someone sick here? League?
Hello,
Tense.
I am sure every
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave?
Oh, the legendary founder of the Ascalon Club. I'm afraid I cannot help you with that, Jonathan.
Do you know him?
So you do know him?
All the Brotherhood knows about him is highly confidential. He is dangerously intimate with the royal family and Britain's inner circles.
Are you afraid of him? Which I am kind of
Are you
feeling I
afraid
should
of
be
him?
for how bad it's going to be
Is
to
he
get there.
that dangerous?
No, but since most ancient vampires were killed or fled England during the Great Hunt of 1850, he may be the oldest British vampire. A myth in the flesh, so to speak.
Did you know that Lady Ashbury is an artist? And rather a good one.
Well, actually, yes. I attended an exhibition of her paintings before the war. Beautiful landscapes and stunning portraits. I wish I had purchased one.
Perhaps we could go to her next exhibition, you and I.
What a beautiful idea, Jonathan. Did you know she told me once she had been a model for famous painters? But she never told me which ones.
What can you tell me about the Great Hunt?
A sad story, my dear friend. Tragic, in fact. The Brotherhood was betrayed by some of its most trusted members.
Tell me about the betrayal.
The founders of the Guard of Priwen stole precious and unique documents and reports from the Brotherhood's library when they left. They used them to identify and locate their next targets.
That's how they're still finding it now, isn't it?
Why was it a tragedy?
Not only did the Guard of Priwen hunt down and kill most ancient vampires of England, they also destroyed or confiscated their possessions. Priceless knowledge was lost in just a few nights.
I shall return later.
Okay.
Thank you, Edgar.
So I'm guessing they still have some type of list. What the fuck? Go just walk. So what I'm guessing... I'm gonna make one so I can get the guy here. Okay, I found this Cox dude.
You're lucky to...
This place is...
Consider...
Don't play the innocent with me.
I'll leave...
Guy's a dick. This dude's name? Clay Cox. What happens if he does? I'm not just trying to find the people who I really hate and see if I can kill them. Yay! You can die a death and no one cares. Yay! I want to get his experience points up though. They can die later. Hey, if I'm gonna kill them, I'm gonna kill them for good experience points. Whatever.
Watch yourselves! There's one of them! Die, vermin!
Like, these people are relatively easy now, so it's not like it's a problem. It's just where I went to was a problem. Oh, I got quinine.
This elixir will give you faith again.
Joe, please, I don't... Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you? Joe Peterson. He's the villain here, isn't he? But you seem to know each other.
I've known Joe for years. I saw him box once at...
What do you...
Harry's a good boy.
What troubles...
Despite being his father's son.
Right then.
I thought you sold it. Oh, do you not sell it? Oh, you fucking piece of shit. Does this piece of shit lady sell it?
Good
I think I just heard him.
I'd like to...
Nope. Not even her either. Oh, that's fucking awful. What happens if you die?
Goodbye.
This city is doomed.
Why is that a marker? I really need to find more of that stupid stuff. I don't know why I can't find it anymore. I know it's gonna always be serious because I was dumb and decided to actually kill her. I'll go back. It's not matter if I do it now or later. What if people just suddenly get super sick? The dogs? What's here? Why did people just suddenly get super sick? It would tell me what I need and I wouldn't mind getting it. I gotta do the main mission again. If I die, then no. If I die, I'm just gonna pause and relax for relax.
I'm so sorry.
Wangs,
How do you...
I'm...
Goodbye. Good evening. How do you... I need... Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
The Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your problems.
This city is doomed.
So I'm pushing the right D button.
I'm so sorry.
it's open. So this is a dead end, isn't it? Son of a bitch. Supposedly a safe house, though. Oh.
Mother.
Jonathan! Is it you?
I'm right here, Mother.
Yes. But this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and now found. But where is your sister?
Mary.
I know she's gone. The question is, when will she return as you have? I miss my grandson so much. It's been days since their last visit.
Do you need...
I'm all...
Mother, do you know what's been going on?
Not really.
What do you mean you get lost? I hope you don't go...
Of course not. When I go out, your father always comes with me, but he leaves me there sometimes, and I have trouble finding the way back.
Yeah, your husband's trying to
Have
kill
you
you.
returned to Whitechapel Cemetery since Mary's funeral?
I never want to go back to that awful place.
It was just a...
A nightmare, yes. Mary was so
Do you need it?
I just want you to stay.
I'll stay as long as I can.
Just one thing. Stop staring at me like that. As much as I love you, it breaks my heart to look at those empty and dead eyes.
Because I am dead.
Are you working?
Not recently.
I recently met a talented painter.
I'd be glad to meet her. What is her name? Is she famous? Is she dead too?
She's not famous, and her name is of no importance. And yes, she is also dead.
The important thing is, I hope you two get along. If she ever fancies meeting your mother, I'd be glad to welcome her into my home.
Why do you say Mary is visiting you, Mother? You...
Why should it be? Are you not standing in front of...
But Mary really is dead, Mother.
Yes. And are you not dead too? Isn't your father dead? And my grandson? And my son-in-law?
But I'm not dead, Mother.
Oh, it breaks my heart to have to tell you this. But of course you're dead, my darling boy. Just look at you. As pale as my Mary.
Goodbye, Mother.
Goodbye,
Hello again.
Jonathan.
Oh, there's someone.
Goodbye, Mother.
Goodbye.
Listen, no, this is my
Mary?
home.
Oh, my dear daughter. How are you tonight? How is your sweet boy?
Mother's gone cuckoo. My dear and beloved John, when you first receive this letter, you'll be 35 and I'll be long gone. I feel a little silly writing this first letter that you won't read for a few years. I struggled for a long time about how best to write you this until I remember the puzzle and riddles I invented for you when you were a boy. Oh, how you love to solve those enigmas. Oh,
I remember Sunday walks in the park.
This is from the dead. I don't think his dad is dead.
Good evening, Avery.
Mr. Jonathan?
I know, Avery.
Miss Reed expected you to return to assist with the...
Do you need...
Thank you.
Why you have so much? I'm sure if I killed you, the mother would die.
How is my...
Not well, I'm afraid, sir.
The police?
Miss Reed was found walking in the streets. She kept saying she had spoken with her son and daughter. She's resting now.
Has she received appropriate...
I'm taking care of Miss Reed myself. Hospitals are so overwhelmed by the epidemic that they can only accept patients.
Perhaps we could arrange a short trip.
I'm afraid Miss Reed is too frail for them.
What is this?
For a time, the West End seemed spared by the epidemic. But the situation is getting much worse.
Have you no relatives anywhere? I'll understand if you want to take a few days to see family.
Your father managed to guarantee my earnings as long as I take care of this house, sir. My sisters are dead, and I've never met my nephews. I'll stay, sir.
I'm sorry.
Your mother was strong, sir, but your support would have been appreciated. Apart from the priest and I, no one else attended your sister's funeral.
To be present at the funeral with you both was my dearest wish.
I would not dare to question your absence.
Tell me the truth, Avery. Do you feel forced to stay here? Would you leave this house without the arrangement made by my father?
No, sir. I have nowhere else to go. And I promised your father I'd take care of his family as...
This house is dead, Avery. There is a curse.
If only you could have been here sooner, or...
You have served this family...
Then I will stay. Or...
I found an old letter written by my father and addressed to me. Do you know anything about it, Avery?
Your father wanted me to give you this letter for your 35th birthday, but you left for the war, and the letter remained in his office until tonight.
I realize now you knew my father better than I did. Do you know why he left, Avery? Did he ever speak to you about his departure?
No, sir. Mr. Reed was not exactly forthcoming. Perhaps this letter will give you the information you require.
Do you really think I don't take enough care of my mother, Avery?
Yes, I do, Mr. Jonathan.
You clearly have something more to say. Speak your mind, Avery.
I know you work hard to help the sick, but what will you do once the epidemic is over?
My home is here, and I have nowhere else to go. But this house will need some improvements if I move here. Some radical changes.
That's good news. Whatever changes you have in mind, I'm sure we will find an arrangement that suits your mother also.
Unless he didn't fight me on that.
Goodbye, Avery.
Of course, Mr. Jonathan.
Squeak, 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 squeak. No, I really don't want to go out the front door right now. Why is there like a crummy desk everywhere I go? Because everyone's fucking fatigued.
Spending next summer in France. Absolutely.
He's gone bonkers. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Where shall I eat?
Good evening, sir. Please forgive me for disturbing you. I'm a doctor.
I never judge a man by his title, but by his attitude. And you are not disturbing me at all. I am Calhoun Russell, and I welcome you.
Well, I must admit it's good to receive a warm welcome for once. I'm Jonathan Reed.
Welcome, Dr. Reed.
I may... The Ascalon Club. The heart of British vampire society. Not quite as subtle as I expected. Good evening.
Oh my...
Wait, no.
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you wouldn't harm me. Mother told me you were in this part of town and might drop by.
Your mother?
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury. My mother taught me long ago how to recognize the signs that betray a vampire.
I understand she also taught you how to tease and gently mock innocent young Econs. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Charlotte.
Oh.
Do you need my...
I am fine.
Tell me about your...
What do you want to know?
Who are your real parents?
Elizabeth Ashbury is my real mother. She raised me and has taken care of me all my life. I have no idea who my progenitors are or were.
Do you live with her?
I still spend a lot of time in my mother's mansion, but I have my own house now. I have a life to live, you see? And one day, I'll have my death to face.
How did you meet, Lady?
First, I was an orphan in the institution for girls she manages in the West End. When I was 10, she adopted me, and I have lived with her ever since.
Did you know she was a vampire when she picked you?
The correct word is Ekon, Doctor. And no, I had no idea why my mother only showed up at night. She told me everything when I turned 16, though I suspected the truth for a long time before that.
What do you think?
I was raised here, and I suppose it feels like home. You grew up in this part of town too, did you not?
Yes, I was born a few streets away.
A small world, is it not? Did you ever imagine that my mother was your neighbor all that time? That you could have met her in a dark alley at night?
You won't trick me twice, young lady. We both know Lady Ashbury never hunts or attacks prey at random.
Come on, Doctor. Don't tell me you never thought about that possibility. Her fangs on your neck. Oh, are you blushing, Dr. Reed?
You can't blush, I don't think.
Is there something?
Too much selfishness and individualism for my taste. Even when there was no epidemic.
Even if that's partly true, may I remind you that many charitable institutions are financed by the selfish and filthy rich.
I suppose you're right. But society must reform and renew itself, or we are all done for.
What are you doing?
You mean, what do I do outside?
Actually, yes. I ask the same question to everyone who dares to go outside at night, considering the risks.
Well, if you must know, I campaign for the right to vote for all women. Why should I wait to the age of 30 years when men can vote at 21?
Are you a suffragette, then? Oh, you really are Elizabeth's girl. Without a doubt.
All adult women have the right to vote in the US, in New Zealand, and in Australia. But women here can't vote unless they are property owners.
No need to convince me, Miss Charlotte. I have shared your opinion for a long time, even before I met Emmeline Pankhurst.
Really? Oh. Now I see why my mother appreciates you so much. Too bad there aren't more men like...
How are the locals?
People here can't wait for a wall to be built to isolate the West End from the rest of town. That's how progressive they are. If this happens, Emily and I will blow it up.
Explosives are very dangerous, young lady. And who is this Emily?
She is my best friend, and a suffragette too. She was supposed to campaign with me tonight, but hasn't turned up.
Have you any reason?
Recently, Emily started to believe in... well, she...
Let me guess.
Oh, that would be top-notch. I can tell you where she might have gone.
What exactly has...
Your name and profession, obviously.
Does it not scare you to know?
Why should it? My mother is the most compassionate woman. Must I be wary of her, Dr. Reed? Or you?
No.
Of course not. You have nothing to fear from me, or your mother.
Good to know. And don't worry, my mother told me everything I need to know about vampire tricks, their nature as well as features.
Your mother is not like any other vampire I've met.
I believe she thinks the same about you, Dr. Reed.
Well, we're gonna have some fun time together.
Do you know why Lady Ashbury chose you to become her daughter?
No, I don't. Each time I ask her that question, she smiles and says it's precisely because I dare to ask such questions.
Do you ever regret that she chose you?
Of course not. Though I often wonder if she adopted others before me. If so, where are they buried? How was it for them to pass through life with a never-aging mother?
Your mother has refused to turn you into a vampire. Tell me more about it.
Each time we argue, Mother expresses the same fear. She wants me to remain alive and full of joy, rather than become melancholy and immortal. She claims you can't have one without the other. It's pure selfishness.
Your mother has walked this earth for much longer than you or I. She is wise, and we should not ignore her advice when we disagree with it.
But why shouldn't I be allowed to forge my own experience? There can't be only one righteous way to deal with eternity.
It's your mother's choice. As daughters and sons, we have to accept the decisions our parents make for us despite our own wishes.
I love my mother, and have accepted everything from her. Even that she named me Charlotte, when it was not my original name.
Does it bother you?
No. Whoever I was when I was born, I am now Charlotte Ashbury. It hurts as much as it makes me proud to know that's the name my mother will read on my tombstone.
Why do you still hope to become a vampire in spite of your mother's refusal?
It's the immortal aspect of vampires that interests me. The world won't improve unless women take charge. I'm convinced of that.
You're obviously a clever woman with a good education and a brilliant future. But have you thought about the price you'd have to pay? The loneliness, the necessary masquerade.
Is it not true of every high position? To change this world and make it a better place, one needs time on one side.
You'll forever get
Do
that.
you need my medical attention, Charlotte?
I am fine.
Goodbye, Charlotte.
She's be-
Damn, where'd this guy go?
Have you noticed anything?
Good.
Do you need...
There is no...
Goodbye.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently? Remember,
God damn it. Why does it do that randomly?
strangers come into your house.
Good evening, sir.
Come on, Johnny. Don't you recognize your oldest?
Clarence. Clarence Crossley.
I almost didn't recognize you either. War does that to men, I heard. In my case, it was true for...
When did you escape the war and return to London?
You know what's funny? I almost never think about the war. Not anymore. I'm involved in another.
What is this new battle?
I saw terrible things during the war. Horrors I thought I'd forget. They're here too. They're everywhere. Vampires.
Do you...
It's a little late.
What can I say?
I hope we're talking about the same habit.
When did you...
You know... Of course.
How is your wife, Venus?
We've spent so much time away from each other. So many things have happened.
Is everything all right at home? Surely...
Have you forgot what people are like in this part of town, Johnny? Venus fears for our family reputation. Now her husband has become the village idiot.
But you're alive. You returned in one piece and you have a family. How many soldiers can say the same?
Believe me, it's not quite that simple. Unlike you, I'm not the man I used to be.
You need...
Women of all countries unite!
Okay, so patching the arch. Passing this arch too.
It's locked, all right.
I like knowing the limits of the city, so when I have to go anywhere.
I cannot enter.
Oh, you fucking kidding. If or when I had to leave, I didn't know.
I can't continue like this.
Good evening, miss. Can I help you? I'm a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I am...
Miss, you don't seem well at all. Are you afraid of rats?
No, it's me who bites
Can I help
the
you?
rat.
What happened to you?
The rats. The answer hides in their little crunchy bones.
Miss Billow, please, try to concentrate.
The voice in my head. He forces me to do so. Drink their blood, he said.
Do you feel compelled to obey that voice, Miss Billow? Even if you're loath to submit to it?
Yes. Please. Help.
Tell me about the voice in your...
Keep your mouth shut, he said. Don't ever speak about me, or I'll abandon you. Help me, please, Doctor.
What is the local...
Shadows. Shadows hunt.
Tell me about yourself, Miss Billow. What do you do for...
Oh, I'm hungry.
Don't you remember who you are, miss?
I was...
I must...
It's probably gonna be a person who I can get rid of.
Hello? Is anyone...
Jonathan, is that you?
Thank you, Venus.
I was going to... But I'll tell...
Bitch. Might as well go do this main mission then.
between men and women.
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed. Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
Oh my god, there's a lot of dead bodies. What the fuck?
There has been quite a battle here.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed.
I'm sure
Welcome
the
to the
Ascalon
Ascalon
Club has the
then,
money
Dr.
to
Reed.
replace the furniture.
Well, I'll just go around getting what I want then. The Ascalon Club is an association of gentlemen secretly aiming for the protection of the Crown's interests, founded in 1837, to honor the perpetuate the legacy of my maker, William Marshall, 1st Earl of Pembroke and true protector of England. All members of the club must be good extraction and flawless moral fiber. Since the club accepts mortal members who will be duly observed and values proper candidates for immortality. The goal of the club is to impose respectable traditions and behaviors amongst the good vampire society, but also to promote and expand the imperial hegemony of England. We are the true elites of British society. We are the Ascalon, the holy lands held by the Saint George's protector of England. When the saints slew the dragon, protector of England when the saints slew the dragon. As lance bearers ourselves, we vow to defend the empire's interests. Oh, cool. This is locked.
It's locked.
I don't think anything else I can grab. Ooh, can I open this door? What did I do? What did I do? Is this a leave? Oops. Man, please. I don't want to leave. I feel like that's something I should be having.
It's locked, all right.
Good evening. We repel the intruders for now.
My good friends, if I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bancher was no match for him.
Here, here, here!
Come forward, young Ekon, for we have so much to discuss. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
You have the same eyes I do.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you. Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
She has proved to be helpful on many occasions.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is a mortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me. Too fickle when it comes to important decisions.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
Why do you suddenly need me?
The Ascalon Club only recruits the best, and you definitely fit the bill. Your scientific and medical reputation alone would qualify you as a candidate.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End. Is that it?
Ah, straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed, but first, I should like to get to know you better.
Talk? Is that the only reason you asked me here?
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker, am I correct?
No, I haven't.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club, and to serve me as such.
Before I accept, I have so many questions.
Please ask.
What does it mean to be a member?
Well, yeah, that's...
It means that you swear to protect the interests of the Crown, that you become a loyal servant of the British Empire.
Do you have any official recognition from the government? A charter from His Majesty the King?
No. Of course, the Ascalon Club publicly supports the Empire, but the true nature of its members remains a secret.
Am I supposed to follow orders?
As founder and chairman of the club, I alone am entitled to make demands of our members, and I do appreciate obedience.
I killed Fergal, who claimed to be one of yours, sent to cleanse the East End of all skulls. Will his death be an issue?
Do not worry. My priorities have changed. Fergal was a zealous servant of mine, but like any servant, he had his limitations and is readily replaced if necessary.
What is the Ascalon Club's
Poor Fergal.
express purpose?
We follow the credo of William Marshall, the greatest knight who ever lived. As was he, we are sworn to protect the British Empire.
What does Ascalon mean?
Ascalon was the lance wielded by St. George,
Oh, okay.
glorious patron saint of England when he slew the dragon. And like that lance, we pierce the hearts of all our nation's enemies.
William Marshall founded the Ascalon Club.
Not exactly. William Marshall granted me immortality, and I founded the club a few years later. The good knight has been gone for so long.
I agree to join the club.
This is good news. Good news indeed in these crucial times. Let's inform the
pretty
assembly
sure they'll kill
formally
you.
and proceed with your initiation.
My initiation?
Fear not. Nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country. My fellow members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall. Speak now. Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Yes, I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood. It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance. I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation.
stab yourself with a pen, please.
Delightful.
Okay.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One of us!
One of us. One of us. Look at this
Good
dude.
evening, Dr. Reed. How does it feel to be this evening's
I feel perfectly fine.
Do not be alarmed. The Ascalon Club has a tried and tested policy for choosing its initiates.
May I ask who you are, sir?
Why would you be interested?
Well, as you seem to be the only man in the room with a beating heart, you draw quite a bit of attention yourself.
Ah, vampire senses never cease to fascinate.
Are you a member of the club?
Yes, I am. And I have been for many years. And will be until the day I die.
Are you sick?
Personally, I consider my advancing years are a sickness in itself. My body is...
What can you tell me?
It's not really my place to give you such info.
What can you
I would not dare speak of it.
Are you not a...
Sir, it's for that very reason...
Is not the nature of this club a secret, shared by only a privileged few?
My dear Dr. Reed, I have spent...
So you asked for membership?
I have been a member of many clubs in many countries. But I must admit, this one is my favorite.
Mr. Dawson, of Dawson and Dawson. The wealthiest man in England. It is
a withering London figurehead.
Are you sick, Mr. Dawson?
My case is beyond the scope of traditional medicine. I have spent fortunes on the world's most competent doctors to arrive at that diagnostic conclusion.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir. Should I suppose that you're here in search of some form of immortality?
Absolutely not. I'm here to implement my plan to save the city I was born in.
Oh, he doesn't want to be immortal.
To cast out the ghastly evil that has us all on our knees.
What do you know?
I should not say this, but I admire...
But they are our...
They are not mine.
Would you help them?
No. There is a time for such methods. But brute force will not be enough to fight this plague.
What is the situation like?
I am sure Lord Redgrave will enlighten...
Money cannot solve every problem. This mysterious epidemic is going to...
You're right. Money is nothing unless one has the will to wield it. I have a plan, sir. A radical one that will save all that is essential in London.
What is your plan, then?
Quarantine and barricades are futile. What we need is a wall. A formidable...
Complete isolation.
I am glad you understand.
Are you not mistaking
Why do you care?
That went well, did it not?
You have the makings of...
I was, though very long ago, well, not quite a general, but a proud defender of the crown.
So why did you really want to meet me?
Straight to the point again, young Ekon.
I'm listening, my lord.
According to my spies, you have worked with Dr. Edgar Swansea on the epidemic, and your findings were quite alarming.
Do you know Edgar Swansea?
Not personally, but I've been told he has some sort of immortal fetish and is a good friend of yours.
Does it bother you that I consider him my good friend?
As long as you reveal nothing of the club's inner workings, why should I forbid you engaging in conversation with the good Dr. Swansea.
You were spying on me?
Not personally. I rarely leave this building. But once he found you, Fergal kept me informed. Until you put an end to his mission.
Who was Fergal? I don't see him sipping tea with the others in the club.
Fergal Banshire was my squire of sorts. Even before becoming that magnificent beast, he was a brute. He served me well for decades.
No, I mean, what was he? He was clearly no ordinary.
That's what yeah.
No, he was a Volcod. All muscles and instinct. Quite the rare breed. Ferociously territorial. Mortals often mistake them for werewolves.
That's what I was thinking he was.
You do know I killed him?
Yes.
Will you bear ill will towards me for his death?
Of course not. Your victory was quite impressive and courageous. You earned my respect.
Yes, I'm convinced the recent invasion of frenzied Scowls in London is directly linked to the epidemic. This is not the Spanish flu, but something else.
I would be glad to hear more of your discoveries, Dr. Reed, but for now, my main concern is the security of London's inhabitants, both mortal and immortal.
What do you mean?
Alarmed by the epidemic, the Guard of Prewen has started a war against us British vampires. To appease the situation, we must eradicate the Scowls.
I have met peaceful and wise Scowls. To exterminate them means we are no better than vampire hunters.
Scowls are hideous, shameful creatures that give all Ekon a bad name.
So?
I want you to investigate the city thoroughly. I have reason to fear there are cases of contagion in this part of town.
And how would you like me to proceed?
But...
Well, I supposedly I have this basement key. I want to use such basement key. Well, that's lame. Ow.
I think Lord Redgrave just suggested I was sired by an ancient vampire. Good evening. I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual recently?
A few days ago, I spotted a strange house while campaigning for women's suffrage. Awful smell.
Where is it?
It's the Mullaneys. A nice family.
Goodbye.
She's been...
Remember, don't let any strangers come into...
Why are vampire hunters sniffing around here? I need to find out what they're after.
What are they?
think. Okay, I'll go back and get the stuff over there then. Bitch!
This woman's body has multiple lacerations. They're deep, too. Whoever did this was driven by rage.
Or Skull. Mad Skull. Mad Scowl. Someone else died, okay.
He had his tongue removed and his eyes gouged out. He was a victim of brutal torture.
Maybe not a Scowl. Maybe someone who likes to murder people.
This one's neck is broken. He was young. Probably the son.
Well, this worries me.
You killed your family.
They mocked my talent! Ah!
Oh, what the? my god. I can't. Yeah, I need to take a break. This is starting to piss me off. I'm doing something wrong. Because whatever I'm doing is just causing me to die, and I'm not stepping in anything. I can't see anything on the floor. Well, this is where I'm gonna be for now. I'll probably have to leave and come back to that area, and do something else. That's fine. Well, I'm gonna get off. I won't be playing until Friday night. And then once I start playing on Friday night, hopefully I get closer to beating it. I don't know how many chapters there are in this game. How many chapters in Vampyr? There's 6. So I'm at 5. Oh no, I'm in the last one before the epilogue. Okay, well that's fine. Oh no, there's 6 main chapters, a prologue, and epilogue. So I'm the chapter before the final chapter before the epilogue. Okay, that's fine. But I'm gonna get off and then do my stuff and then be back on Friday. Bye.